Today we got for you a 2018 Mercedes E300. Car was wrecked in the front, I think primarily on that side. Customer complaint is right now the airbag is not being detected by the airbag system and the steering wheel controls don't work. Possibly a clock spring issue. And here, this headlight does not function. I've done a scan and I'm going to show you what happens. And as you can see, this has been done to the car and that's not the right way to do things, and we know why. That is on this channel. So we're going to do some testing here and find out why this headlight is offline and what's going on with the steering column. Removing the airbag, there's two clips on the sides of the airbags. You got to just push the clips in like that. So when you push them, that's how you release the clips. All right, testing at the steering wheel, we have no signal whatsoever on any of these here. And at the bottom, at the connector, we do. So I'm going to call this as a bad clock spring. That 20 amp fuse right there was blown. Right there. And this light is now on. So important to note, guys, that's the fuse for that light. All right, here are some of the errors reported by the front SAM and also the left headlight. This is the errors it reports. And as you can see, the right headlight is not online. And this is the wiring diagram for the right headlight and the fuses. So this is fuse 133, responsible for the right passenger headlight. And this one is 110. This should be a 30, but they have it as a 20. So that one was blown. Still weren't having communication with the light, and we found this. So we're gonna fix that. That's probably live current. That shouldn't be like that. That's why you don't do this, guys. I got videos on this. Guys, definitely check it out. This is what happens eventually. This cable that we find properly crimped now and its heat shrink went to that 20 amp fuse over there that blew. So that's what blew the fuse. So these kind of things like this kind of work is what causes fires, guys, and all kind of other problems. Hey guys, also found something else. If you look here, these are the CAN communication lines, the green and white, and the green, they go down to the headlight right here. They had them mixed up. As you can see here, it continues, and you can usually tell CAN communication lines, they're twisted pairs. So you can see it's twisted. This was connected to a whole different output. So I had no communication with the headlight computer because the CAN line was crossed. They did it wrong. So that's something you got to watch out for. Now that we restored the CAN lines to the headlight, now we got the headlights on. Both headlights are working now, boys. So that's important. Some people still think like because the colors are the same, so there were two green wires, they thought that means they're the same, but they're not. One of the green wires was for the CAN communication, and the other one appeared to be possibly a ground. So that's very important, guys. You got to pay attention to the wiring. The wiring diagrams were attached to this video as well. Look at this, guys. Look at this soldering work. Look at this, man. Look at that. It just came out all by itself. Soldered. Look at that. Huh? Guys, this is important, man. All right, the customer decided, he opted for us to go ahead and repair the bad cabling they had there. So we're on the heat shrinking process. Everything has been replaced with appropriate crimps. Everything correct as it should be, the right gauges. And we're all left with this huge wire that they kind of twisted together, as you can see that. So for these larger gauge wires, I've done a review on this kit, guys. This is something very important if you ever have to deal with any cabling like that. You'll use like these type of barrel connectors and the proper crimper like this. As you can see the size of this to be able to crimp these efficiently. So definitely check out the review on my channel for this too, guys. Everything is sealed, properly heat shrinked. As you can see, the huge cable here, what has been reduced to the proper size with the proper crimp. So that's why having the right tools is important, guys. So now we're going to go ahead and close everything up and tape it all together. We got a problem, guys. You see the headlight is working now and we put on the signal light, but the signal light we put on is the driver's side signal light. But as you can see, the driver's signal is not on, but the passenger signal is on. You can see the passenger mirror is not on. So something is going on here. We got to check programming, we got to check codes and see what's going on, how these can be crossed, you know, these two signal lights. So they're going to replace the clock spring, and we're going to continue on part 2 about this, because that signal light both headlights thinks they're the left headlight. So I'm gonna have them double check the part number on both of the modules. I'm getting conflicting stories. He says that they're both brand new headlights with both brand new modules. And we have two headlights actually back here, and they're used with no modules on them. And he says that they did not use these modules, that these two headlights on the car are brand new. So I find it very strange where the original modules for this car. So I don't know. So I'm gonna compare part numbers internally. I disconnected this headlight, went into left headlight, which opened up right there, and I was able to pull like the motherboard part number, and I got it. And then I went into the left headlight again, unplugging that one and plugging in this one, and I got a different motherboard number. Right? Also, the DTC codes are different in this left headlight, than this left headlight. This left headlight is normal. This left headlight has like 3 DTCs. So that's another thing, guys.